So here we are. We're going to do a video on sermon quotes. And this is for Westlane Christian Church and trying to help, you know, spread the word of Jesus through social media, right? So the sermon quotes are a little bit trickier than reposting, but it's not, maybe it's not as complicated as you might think. The sermon quote, of course, is something that pastor said during service that you like. You think it's kind of cool, and you want to make sure that you remind people of what he said, let them know what's going on there. So let's get to it here. We're going to start off on Instagram. So what you're going to do is, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your phone, and you're going to make sure you got the app there. And you're going to go into Instagram, and you get to your home page, and you gotta make sure that you have a quote, so I don't know if you took it in your notes or if you going back into the YouTube video of the sermon and you heard something and you want to write down what he said or something like that. I actually have a quote here that we could use as a demo on how to do it. Prayer is the place where anxiety loses its grip on your faith and faith finds its footing. So we're going to use that today, and basically what we're going to do is we're going to create a backdrop, and we're going to put the text in. So you would go into Instagram, and then on Instagram you hit the top on the top of your phone there. There's a little plus sign. It's up at the top. You can see on the screen there. You're going to touch that plus sign, and where it says down at the bottom of that, you're going to go to where it says post, okay? And we're gonna create a picture here. Oh, it looks like all right, there. So go where it says post there, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to take a picture, and we're going to create a solid background with our picture. So you're going to make sure you choose post, and then touch the camera icon, and you're going to take a picture of something. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture on my phone. I'm just going to take a picture of this tabletop right here. All right, something solid would be the best way. So you got some sort of background, right? So I've got a kind of a solid texture on my phone here, and then you're going to choose the text tool. So you're going to push next. That's up here on the screen. You see, push that next symbol. And then you're going to put in some text, okay? And you choose the text tool there on the bottom there, and you're going to put in the quote, right? I like to do talk to text, so sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So let's see if I can go back to our quote here. I'm going to put it in my phone here, and I'm going to choose one of these fonts here, and I'm just going to see if I can just do it. It'll go to talk to text. Okay, use my microphone. Prayer is the place where anxiety loses its grip on your life and faith finds its footing. Period. Okay, so it did pretty good. It says microphone prayer is the place where anxiety. So I got to fix that, but I would fix it, right? I'd fix it. And then we would follow the rest of the things here. Say, go to the next page here. We did the text tool. And then we would go over and it would say, we would say done after I fixed the quote there. Done. Right? And then next, and then I would go into where it says the captions, which you can see over here, and then put in a caption. This is a quote from, July 5th, 2026. Pastor Corey during the message at Westlane Christian Church. If you want to get that detailed about it, you can do all that. And then, then share it out. You push the share button down the bottom down there, boom, and it goes, right? And if you really want to do something cool, you can add some music to it, Well, I always like to add a little music myself, so I put something in that we would probably hear at Westlane. And that's what I do when I'm posting for Westlane, some music that we would probably hear at Westlane. But if this is your own post, you could post whatever, Christian music you feel like posting, right? You can do Gregorian chant if you want. Hey, it's your post. You can do what you want, right? As long as it honors God, right? Of course. That's a way that you can create a sermon quote in Instagram, right? You put the quote in, you're creating one. You're not reposting it. You're creating one. Right? You're moving from being a consumer to a creator, and that's a kind of a cool thing. It's not too hard. You could do it. It's a similar process in Facebook. Facebook actually offers a color background for you, so you don't even have to scramble to get your own picture. You just go in there, go in your Facebook, and you push the plus sign, right? Go to where it says post. And then when you get to there, then you would push where it says, gallery. No, my bad. You push where it says GIF? No. Plus, post. Oh yeah. All right. You got to tap on where the text is, right? You got to tap on there to put in a text. Then it'll let you choose that color symbol. That's what's going on there, right? So once you do that, you choose that color symbol, and that'll give you a backdrop. Okay. And then you get to choose whatever backdrop you want there. They've got some pre-designed backdrops that are pretty cool. Put in the quote. Say the quote in, and then you can add it out. You can send it out, share it out. I've got it for all these other ones. Using quotes in sermon shots is kind of cool. Sermon shots is cool because it can pull the quote from the actual sermon, the YouTube video. It'll go through and pull out all kinds of quotes that it feels like would be impactful on social media. So it does the hard work for you, and then you could just kind of plug it in. The trick is you got to have a Sermon Shots account. The church pays for one. So if you'd like to join the team and be a part and be helpful and create some sermon quotes, that would be awesome. You could use Sermon Shots and do this stuff. Otherwise, you could just be a creator at your own home, using your own apps and your own phone. And whatever you do will make a difference in the world for Christ. So I appreciate you. Just if you have any questions, just contact me, text me, or email me, and I'll be more than happy to answer what I can do. All right. God bless you. Go out there and make a difference in the world through social media. All right.